So we as Americans have recently reached an all-time high of $1 trillion in credit card debt. And not only is that a big number, but more importantly, the interest rates typically on those credit cards has gone up from 16.5% upwards of 22%. Now, I work with entrepreneurs and small businesses to help them access business capital. And a part of business capital is business credit cards. However, I wanted to talk to you just a little bit today to make sure that we have some things in place. That way it guides our decision on if we need business capital, what type we need, and do we need a business credit card? Because money without a mission is aimless, just like debt without a destiny can lead to disaster. And so a couple of things I want you to ask yourself when you start talking about and thinking about, do I need capital and do I need a business credit card? Number one, for what? I know that sounds very simple. I know that sounds elementary, but you really want to ask yourself for what? And that reason needs to be something that is in line with your business. It is something that makes sense. For instance, often I have conversations with people that say, Corey, I need money for marketing. And when I ask the question about marketing, I say, well, tell me a little bit about the efforts that you have already to utilize some free platforms, like the one you see me on, Instagram. It's free. Like you see YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn. Are you utilizing these things to do marketing? Because that is very inexpensive. And commonly they say no. And I myself, being in the business and serving business clients in banking for 20 years, know that that's going to be a reason that's going to be a little hard to convey to be able to get an approval. And so, number one, you want to ask for why. For why? Why do I need this debt? Number two, and not necessarily in complete order, but do you have a plan for that debt? I often see businesses have business credit cards before they even have a business plan. And again, we said it earlier, debt without a destination can lead to a disaster. And so before you start talking about what kind of debt you need and getting into debt and getting business credit cards and stacking things and doing all of this stuff, have a business plans that help guide your destiny, that help guide your plan, that help you make the right decisions as to where the money is going. And so real quick, I just wanted to come before you and give you 2 points on what to ask yourself when looking at access to business capital and specifically business credit cards. Because again, business credit cards are great options, but there are options for short-term debt. What's short-term debt, Corey? 3 to 6 months, no more than 12 months, right? In addition to that, one of the things you got to be mindful of is credit card rates go up. And so in a situation like we're in right now, if you put the wrong thing on a credit card and think that that payment is going to stay the same, you easily could be anywhere, like I said earlier, where on average it was 16%. Now we're in the 20s. And so just be careful. I wanted to give you 2 points to just think about when you're making your decision on accessing business capital, specifically with business credit cards. I hope this helps. If we can be of any service, feel free to DM me, get in contact with me. Let's go get it.